Warning, the following podcast contains adult language, themes, and situations. Also, the film we're about to talk about is going to be spoiled thoroughly. Listener discretion is advised. Enjoy this show.
Nicolas Cage is famous for almost never doing cameos. Well, unless he can show up wearing a big rubber nose while playing a live-action version of Pinocchio, I guess. So it was a shock when Nick appeared in a brief role in the 2007 film Grindhouse in one of the trailers that was guest directed by Rob Zombie. So join us as we take a super brief look at easily Nick's most racist role as Fu Manchu in Werewolf Women of the SS.
Okay, let's run.
I'm like a prickly pear.
What do you say we cut the chit-chat? A-hole! Porker! How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? Hey, have you ever been dragged to the sidewalk and being until you pissed blood?
Welcome to One Cage at a Time, the show where we break down every single Nicolas Cage movie, one film at a time. Here are your hosts, Patrick, Vince, and Nigel.
Sandwiched in the middle of the 2007 Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez double feature film Grindhouse are a handful of fake trailers for other Grindhouse-style films, some of which have become their own films, such as Machete, Hobo with a Shotgun, and my personal favorite, Thanksgiving. Sadly, one that didn't become its own film features a group of Nazi hotties who were transformed into werewolves to fight the Allies and inexplicably features Nick as some sort of Asian supervillain named Fu Manchu. But unfortunately, we'll have to wait for the feature film to figure out what the hell this character has to do with the Nazi werewolves.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your stars.
Werewolf Women of the SS stars Rob Zombie, stars, hypothetically, Rob Zombie Staples, Sherry Moon Zombie, Tom Tolles, Sybil Danning, and Bill Moseley, who I remind you was the governor in Prisoners of the Ghostland. Who could forget that performance? As well as Udo Kier, who, despite unbelievably having 275 credits to his name, will always be the rich guy from Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. And of course, the only man aside from Robert Downey Jr. who can play a racist stereotype and be instantly forgiven, Academy Award-winning actor Nicolas Kim Coppola, better known as Nicolas Cage.
It's time for the main event. Time to break down the film one scene at a time.
Okay, so for this one, I was like, I could sit there and break down this crazy fucking trailer, going through it. But then I was like, what if I asked ChatGPT to break down the trailer shot by shot, but in the voice of Quentin Tarantino? So, and what it spit out is fucking pure gold. So I'm going to attempt to do it. I'm not going to do a Tarantino voice the whole time. I'm going to attempt.
I wonder if you can find an AI that does Tarantino's voice.
Probably,
and then plug it in.
Oh, I'm sure you can, yeah.
I just like to get into Tarantino. I just be okay. All right. So
Look at some feet.
Look at some feet. Move your hands a lot, and just be kind of a creep a little bit, but like a cool creep, but not really. Kind of like almost like racist. Shot one. We open on a grainy, sepia-toned swastika flag flapping in slow motion. That's how you know you're in for some grindhouse Nazi-ploitation madness. It's got that 1970s film stock feel, saturated, scratchy, and you can practically smell the cigarette burns. Rob ain't hiding his influences here. We're talking Ilsa, She-Wolf of the SS, Salon Kitty, all that deliciously degenerate European sleaze cinema, right? But he's cranking it up to 11. Okay? Cut to a grim German castle, thunder, lightning, boom. You got that classic Frankenstein meets Goebbels vibe. There's a narrator, real square-jawed, real serious, laying it on thick with lines like, in a time of war. But it ain't no history lesson. It's pulp fantasy, brother. The kind where Nazis are mad scientists and women don't wear uniforms so much as they wear fetish gear with epaulets. Now, whip pan, we get our first look at the Werewolf Women. Oh yeah, leather, fangs, glowing eyes. It's like Rob Zombie walked into a fetish convention with a Universal Monsters budget and said, I want everybody in this shot to be either terrifying, hot, or both. He doesn't just show them, he sells them. Smash cut, zoom in on eyes, claws scraping metal. It's exploitation cinema foreplay, man. Like, how long can I do this?
It's going pretty well.
Next, enter Udo Kier. Yeah. You can't do this without Udo. That cat was in half the movies Rob's riffing on. Udo's standing there, pale as hell, barking orders in a lab coat. Mad scientist energy all the way. He's got this surgical room with brutalist lighting, human experiments, electrodes, the whole 9 yards. It's what you'd get if Kenneth Strickfaden and Jess Franco had a bastard child. Then, bam! Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu. I mean, come on. That's the kind of casting that makes your jaw hit the linoleum, man. Cage is wearing the mustache. He's hamming it up to high heaven, throwing up kung fu hand gestures and cackling like he just smoked opium with Boris Karloff. Rob Zombie doesn't care about accuracy. He cares about aesthetic. He's saying, let's offend everybody and look cool doing it. Cut to a Nazi lab with bubbling tank. There's some poor bastard floating in it. And you know they're going to turn him into something bad. Lycanthropic, bioengineered, and probably horny. The music's this droning synth, like Goblin had a nightmare in a Berlin basement. We get one of those 1970s style title cards. They were bred for one purpose. Quick montage time, a flamethrower, a woman howling mid-transformation, blood spraying on an SS banner, women in cages, an army of werewolf soldiers goose-stepping through fire. One chick screams, I serve the Fuhrer and the moon. That's not real dialogue, but it could be, and that's what matters. And just when you think it can't get more bonkers, there's a guillotine, a Nazi nun, some woman whipping a general while riding a motorcycle. It's not plot, it's provocation. That's what a good fake trailer does. It doesn't tell the story. It suggests 10 different movies you'll never see, but damn, you wish you could. The kicker, Werewolf Women of the SS, comes up in bold red letters, with the narrator howling it like it's the title of the greatest lost Grindhouse epic of all time. A Rob Zombie film, it says, and that ain't just a name, that's a genre. You don't watch Rob Zombie, you submit to it. So what does it all mean? Nothing. Everything. It's a fever dream, a cinema of collage. It's Rob Zombie and Tarantino and Rodriguez and Cage and Kier all throwing a party in the house that Jess Franco built, and nobody's checking IDs at the door. You feel that? That's the spirit of exploitation cinema, baby. No breaks, no shame, all style. The end.
It's supposed to be Jesus Franco, I think.
Fuck it. I don't care.
Just point it out. He did a bunch of looks like exploitation films.
Jesus Franco? All right.
Jesus Franco.
Jess Franco.
Oh, that was his nickname, apparently. So you're right.
Oh, okay.
Jesus Jess like Franco. Probably his Americanized name.
How Tarantino would name him.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
We're
like,
buddies,
who the fuck
man.
is he talking about? So it's
all right.
We're buddies, man.
Anyways, that's Werewolf Women on the SS. That really doesn't actually explain what happens in that trailer, but does at the same time. I don't know. Anyways, that's that. And there is
as coherent as the trailer.
I didn't actually watch the extended trailer that I didn't know existed until Nigel just pointed it out that he watched it, which is like a full 2 minutes longer than the version that I watched.
Yeah, you get Sherry Moon Zombie singing in German in like a lounge thing, and the Udo Kier falling in love with her. Nick Cage ranting about Cinnabar.
I now, you know, It does kind of ring a bell that I did watch that at some point, but I don't remember it.
Also, naked women getting whipped by other naked women and tortured.
Always great.
Rob Zombie.
That's it for this episode of One Cage at a Time. As always, be sure to drop us an email at onecagepodcast@gmail.com to let us know if we missed anything, or hit us up with suggestions to improve the show, comments, compliments, or simply to gush about the legend that is Fu Manchu. Our final film on our little jaunt through a very bit part Christmas with Saint Nick is one I've been dreading having to watch since it came out, and holy shit, was it just as bad as I predicted. The 2023 final nail in the DCEU coffin, The Flash. Nick finally plays the scrapped version of Superman that he was slated to play back in the 90s with Tim Burton for Superman Lives. Or should I say a completely CGI version of Nick shows up for a few seconds to fight a giant spider, and unfortunately, due to that cameo, we all have to sit through this 144-minute long pile of absolute dog shit. Every second was painful. I fucking hated this movie so much. Anyways, make sure not to watch it because it fucking sucks. Until then, we'll say goodbye the way we do each and every episode with our Nicolas Cage quote of the film.
And Nicolas Cage as Fu Manchu.
This is my mission!
Thanks for listening to One Cage at a Time. Visit us online at onecageatatime.com or follow us on the social media platform of your choice for more Nicolas Cage goodness. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you really like the show, become a member of our Patreon where you can download unedited and ad-free episodes, as well as listen to our follow-up show, Back Into the Cage, where we re-examine each movie to discuss what we missed the first time around, answer listener questions, and wax poetic about the man, the myth, the legend that is Nicolas Cage.
I wanted Cinnabar.
Cinnabar! To my liking! This is my mission!